everyone, my name is Cardel M. Alam from Humes 11A. For today's video, I'll show you my vlog about the representative text and the author from each region in the Philippines. My vlog outline: number 1 is biography, number 2 literary work text, number 3 literary accomplishments, and last but not the least is about the author. Ladies and gentlemen, my chosen region is Region 3, the province of Tarlac. My chosen author is Gregorio C. Brillantes. Gregorio C. Brillantes was born in Camiling, Tarlac in 1932. He obtained his Lit B degree in the Ateneo de Manila University. He is one of the Philippines' most popular writers in English. Known for his sophisticated and elegant style of writing, he often writes about individuals under 30, adolescents or post-adolescents, one of struggle with alienation from family, society, and from themselves. The eminent writer Gregorio C. Brillantes received the Ngal ng Lahi Award from the Carlos Palanca Foundation on September 1, 2010 at the Rigodon Ballroom of the Manila Peninsula Hotel. It was a highlight of the 65th edition of the prestigious Carlos Palanca Memorial Awards for Literature, with many new and veteran writers receiving literary prizes for their works in Filipino, English, and several regional languages. Mr. Brillantes delivered a lengthy speech as the evening guest of honor and speaker. One of his famous literary work texts titled The Distance to Andromeda. The short story is portrayed by a boy named Ben and set in Tarlac, a landlocked province in central Luzon region of the Philippines, where the story's writer is a native of. With his friend Pepe, Ben watches a movie about a spaceship flying through scenes that sounds like the apocalypse. To Ben, the fictional tableau was too fantastic to believe or for it to actually exist. Yet the movie made him feel out of place when he stepped out of the theater like time out of time, his body drifting through the familiar realities of Park Place and old houses. The story brought to mind the feelings one can sense after watching the films Horton Hears, Ahu, and Wall-E. As you finish reading it, you will realize its setting is in the time of American colonization. In sentence, an amplified phonograph scratches out of a tired rumba. You can see the word rumba stated there. Rumba, also spelled rumba, is a ballroom dance that originated from Afro-Cuban folk that became internationally popular in the early 25th century. Literary accomplishments by Gregorio C. Brillantes. Number 1 is the Apollo Centennial. The story is set in the year 2069. The world is marking the 105th anniversary of Apollo mission, and the celebration extends to a troubled rural community in the Philippines. There, Arcadio Nagbuya, a poor farmer, is taking his children to see an exhibit of the Apollo Centennial. It is published in 1980. The second book is Looking for Jose Rizal in Madrid. The best work of this book were the ones about Tarlac, Ermita, and Quiapo. The author's love for country seeped through every line, although he was unafraid to point out the squalor and noise of the urban areas. True love is, after all, not blindness but willingness to accept the entirety of the beloved. As Gregorio Brillantes put it, to go away from your country is to fall in love with it. The perspective and the tension of distance enables you to view it as if for the first time in the wholeness of its being. It is published in 2004. And the third book, titled Cardinal Sins. James Cardinal Sin's campaigns for constitutional democracy and good government, Emilio Aguinaldo's struggle with history, Ninoy Aquino's trial and testament on freedom, Christian socialism and love of country, allusion to these accounts to give rise to the title, which suggests the wide range and abundant variety of subject, topics, or themes contained in this book, and all the things you could pick up from reading this compilation: varied kinds of knowledge, ideas, information, commentary, illumination, gratification, aggravation, nostalgia, and humor and déjà vu. It is published in 2005. And the last but not the least, The Faith, Love, Time, and Dr. Lazaro tells the reader that there could be things in a person's life that would make him lose his faith to God, and how would want to devote his life serving God. The story demonstrates that for certain things that had happened in Dr. Lazaro. It is published in 1960. And the last topic is about the author. Gregorio Brillantes is a native from Camiling, Tarlac, and he was executive editor of the Philippines Free Press and editor-in-chief of Asia Philippines Leader, and since 1972 has been an editor and writer for various other publications, including Veritas, News Magazine, National Midweek, Philippine Graphic. His earlier collection of short stories earned him the title of the Catholic writer, but elements of the fantastic also come in his works. In 2006, Graphic Fiction Awards, the main local sponsor of the contest, the specialty bookshop Fully Book, acknowledged Brillantes as one of the godfathers of fantastic literature in English by naming the first category the Gregorio C. Brillantes Prize for Prose. Before I end my vlog, I wanted to leave a quote from Gregorio C. Brillantes. For whatever the era, nationality, gender, and genre, whether realistic, traditional, fabulous, historical, fantasies, minimalist, crossover, the writer worthy of the literary arts, and a host of readers always offer the richest of stories that we may be less deprived and disconsolate, and more human and humane, perhaps wiser and kinder to ourselves and our brothers and other strangers. That's for today's vlog, and thank you for watching!